BKFC 84 is on the horizon tonight in Palm Desert, California. And boy, I got to say that this main event between Josh D-Day Dyer and Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt, man, it's time for some action, boss, because these two guys are looking to absolutely take the other guy's head clean off. Lorenzo Hunt is seemingly an expert at trying to get under the other guy's skin. He did it against Hector Lombard. He does it in every fight, and I think he's really working that angle with Josh Dyer because what happened today in the I'm gonna show it to you, but what happened today in the weigh-in, I'm trying to understand what Josh Dyer was actually doing, and then they got their hands on each other's throats. There's some guy that gets tossed on the ground, and they both got their hands on each other's throats. I presume that was the belt that Hunt won, had himself, and I don't know what Dyer was doing specifically. It was a little bit odd, and it leaves me with some concerns about his state coming into this fight. I don't know if it's if Hunt's getting under his skin or getting into his head or what, but what I saw today was a bit weird, and it was different. So I'm gonna show y'all the video, and y'all can judge for yourselves. But let's talk about this. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Combat Corner, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. I am your host, Rudy Rodriguez Showmont. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Boy, and definitely subscribe to the channel. As I said, leave a comment as well. Before we jump in, I want to give a shout out to our sponsor of the show, Natalie Lopez, attorney at law. When life hits hard, the law firm of Natalie Lopez hits back harder. If you're dealing with any kind of situation that obviously you don't want to be in, she is a top criminal defense attorney located in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. She covers the entire state of Florida. If you have any questions or anything that's going on, you can reach out to her at 954-888-8833, or you can reach her through Instagram at nat.guilty. Follow her on Instagram, reach out to her. She can take care of whatever you need in the criminal and family law area. You can't go wrong with Natalie Lopez. Appreciate y'all considering her for any of y'all criminal and family law needs. Let's jump into this video. This thing is absolutely bananas, and we're gonna show it to you right here, right now, because I mean, why not? Let's go. So here we got Lorenzo Hunt being introduced. This is courtesy of the BKFC YouTube page. He's carrying a belt. I presume it's his belt. He never lost his belts, and of course they give you belts. So why not? He believes he is the champion who's never lost. It is in fact correct. He never lost. And I tell you what, the dude looks hella slim. He weighed in at 185 pounds. He's a wild man, crazy dude. I mean, I had the pleasure of talking to this guy. He is an entertainer, and I'm looking forward to the entertainment show that he puts on because he is a massive entertainer. I'll show you some other stuff that popped off today, which is absolutely hilarious. You don't want to miss it. But he's got his belt. He's being introduced. So here we go.
The squared circle, Lorenzo, the Juggernaut. Ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt. Lorenzo Hunt steps on at 185 even. And his opponent holds a BKFC record of 5 victories opposite a single defeat with 2 no contests. And he is your reigning, defending BKFC World Light Heavyweight Champion from Sioux.
I just want to say this: watching Josh Dyer right here, I don't know, man. He looks a little bit too wired up right now. The fight's tomorrow or tonight. This is earlier on Friday evening. I have a little concern with the all this. This is a little bit much. Like Josh Dyer, I think he's a great dude, and I've had a pleasure having him on the podcast multiple times. But I'm wondering if he's a little bit too amped up, a little too early. Like I don't know what was going on here. I've never seen him doing this before. in a weigh-in. Maybe I'm crazy, but I don't remember seeing him doing all this in a weigh-in.
Both South Dakota, Josh D-Day Dyer. The champion, Josh Dyer, 184 even. Time to get excited, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it's all about. These two first met at BKFC 17, and as I said, it has come full circle for the undisputed BKFC World Light Heavyweight Championship. The champion, Josh Dyer, the challenger, returning to the squared circle, Lorenzo.
As you can see, they both have their hands on each other's throats. All Lorenzo Hunt did was put his arm in the air, and Dyer, I don't know, he reacted to it. You see the green shirt that just got tossed on the ground. I don't think he should have been on the stage. Probably, I don't think he's an employee of the BKSC. I don't think he's security. I think he probably is someone with Dyer, and but I'm not sure. I couldn't be sure. But the way they tossed his ass to the ground and the way Feldman looked, it was like, get the hell off the stage type thing. But you look at this, you got each other by the throat. They both have each other by the throat. I don't know what Dyer, like, what was Dyer doing? It's weird, man. What the hell was he doing? Now, this is bad. See, this is a bad thing because somebody could get hurt right here. Someone can get a bad cut, and the fight get canceled. And if someone gets cut up right here from this histrionics of nonsense, and you have a canceled main event, it's a disaster. It's an absolute disaster. Not to mention the throat thing. Like, you put your finger in the wrong spot on someone's throat with the strength these guys got. I mean, injury could happen, and it could be a big problem.
No, let it go. You're going, bud. You fucking let it go. You let it go. Break it up. All right. Enough.
I don't know what's going on. So Hunt is sitting here saying, ain't no champ. I think that's because he was the champ and he never lost his belt. So he doesn't consider Dyer to be a real champion. That's my guess from what I'm hearing. But man, oh man, oh man, I just think this is absolutely hilarious. Yeah, really hilarious. But at the same time, you see one guy who's just like way overreacting. Dyer, I don't know what you're doing, bro. Like, was this in your plan? Were you trying to piss him off and get him out of his game? It seems like he's got you out of yours because I don't see Dyer typically very upset. He's a very nice guy from my experience and usually very calm and collected.
If you want it, take it from me. You gotta take it from me. Take it from me. Get Dyer up here. Let's fucking go, baby. You gotta take it. Let's go, Lorenzo. Let's go. Don't touch each other now. Don't touch each other now. Let's go. Don't touch each other. Tomorrow night, we're going to show
One time, ladies and gentlemen, for a proper face-off.
Face forward, guys. Face forward. Face forward. Ain't no jump. Let's go, man.
Yeah, there you have it. That's what happened earlier Friday night in the face-off. I think it's absolutely hilarious. I love it. It's what makes BKFC. I mean, I definitely think you want to pump up the fight and all that stuff. I don't know realistically, you never know if this stuff is staged or not. Realistic. I mean, you never know because I tell you what, Lorenzo Hunt showed a lot of restraint there. It could have gotten ugly if Hunt had reacted the wrong way. That's why I wonder if it was staged because if he had reacted the wrong way, it could have been utterly disastrous. But again, we have Josh Dyer versus Lorenzo Hunt 2 tomorrow night, 9 p.m. starting at 9 p.m. in Palm Desert. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8, 9. We got 10 fights on the card. We start off the night with the free prelims that start at 9 p.m. Let's share the screen again with y'all so you can see the fights that we got on this card. You definitely want to check this card out. It is on the Zone. It is not on the BKFC app. It is on the Zone. So understand that now. You got Iman Williams versus Lewis Glover. 1-0 versus 0-1. You got Caleb Avila versus Juan Figuerva. I don't know. Okay, Figuervo 1-1 versus 0-0. Those are your free fights. Moving to the main card, you've got Ryan Peterson. He's a badass dude. Against uh, Enter Bayard Sagat. No clue. Peterson had a great fight with Dustin Paige in his last fight. What a fight that was. I like Peterson. I'm not going to speak on the first two fights because I don't really know those guys. I like Peterson in this fight. He's a savage. David Diaz, Justin Martinez. Martinez is a little bulldog, but typically just runs right in and gets caught. If Diaz is composed, he should get the job done. Has a little bit of size on Martinez. We got Daniel Alvarez and Jared Lennon. Lennon is 1-1. He took this fight on a week's notice. He's a soldier, man, or actually a real Marine. He took this fight on a week's notice against Alvarez. Last time we saw Lennon, he was a bad showing for him. He got knocked out in 15 seconds by Isaiah. God, was it Isaiah Stewart? Isaiah Cannon. Isaiah Cannon. Um, he looks to get back on the horse. I like him to win this fight. He's got a big size advantage, 5'10" to 5'6". I think he gets the job done. You got Evgeny Kurdunov against Paulo Gomez. I like Paulo Gomez in this fight. I know you got Kurdunov was 5-2, but I like Gomez in this fight. Last time we saw him, he was a winner in South Florida against Wanya Reed. I mean, he absolutely pieced him up. That was a very impressive performance. And then you got Cody Vidal and David Simpson. This is gonna be a slobber knocker. Like this is a good fight. This is a legitimately good fight. For the fourth fight, I mean, this is a nice fight. And Simpson is on a roll. Cody Vidal's a tough motherfucker, man. He is tough. And I love his promo work, imitating wrestlers, Hulk Hogan. I think it was hilarious. But he's a hell of a promoter. Simpson's 3-4, but don't let it fool you. He's won his last two fights. Um, and he's won 3 or 4. So his only loss was to Joseph Creer, who's a really good fighter. And but yeah, although they have him having beaten um, Jackson. Uh, is the record correct? I don't know what is. Maybe they need to update this. Maybe they need to update this. I'm not sure, but no, this guy's won 4 of his last 5, according to this. And prior to he fought Mundell in 2022 and lost via TKO in the 5th round. Simpson's a tough dude, built like a brick, strong, light heavyweight, and yeah, it's a tough fight. Vital 2-1. He lost his last. He won over Reese Horn. My bad. He won over Reese Horn. Had a draw against Conley. Had won over Sims. Lost to Richardson. But Vital's a tough mug, man. I love this fight. If you ask me who I would pick in this fight, I'm leaning to Simpson. But it wouldn't shock me if Vital won this fight. He's a bad dude, man. Aspen Ladd against Shayna Bentliff, the former MMA fighter, is coming over to fight Cheyenne Bentliff. Ladd has not fought in the BKFC yet. Bentliff is 1-0. Her win was against Ruelas. That was the fight for those of y'all don't remember, that was the fight in Sturgis, South Dakota, where she got dropped by Ruelas, but came back to win that fight for her first win. She's taking on a tough fight in this one with Aspen Ladd. Now, welcome. She either can give Aspen Ladd a welcome to the BKFC, or or not. Not a fan of the UFC fighters, former MMA fighters, jumping in and getting high billing on a card like this, but I understand the reasoning. At the same time, I like Aspen Ladd to get the win. If she comes out with the right approach, I think she wins this fight. I wasn't all that impressed with Bentliff in that first round of that fight against Ruelas. If she comes out like that, she will get knocked out. Lad is way bigger than Ruelas, so I think that if she comes out with that approach, she will find herself getting knocked out. But if not, we could have a slobber knocker there. And then, of course, we move into the main, the co-main event. Drew Stuvie and Zeb Vincent. I like Drew Stuvie. He's a beast. He saw him last in Canada. He beat shit. What was his name? He beat Santiago. Yeah. Way too big. Way too big for Santiago. That was a whooping. Just way too big. He is 6'2". He is a wild boy, literally. That's his other name is Zeb Vincent. 3-2. Lost his last fight against Ramirez. He beat Coltrane. He's 3-1 in his last 4. I'm leaning towards I think Drew Stuvie gets the job done here. I think that he's a bad dude. I think he's a real tough fighter. At middleweight, I think he's going to be a guy to watch out for in the very near future. So I like Drew Stuvie in this fight. And look, man, here's the main event: Josh Dyer, Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt. I think both these guys are great dudes. I had the privilege of talking to both of them. We don't see odds here right now. I'm curious to know what the odds might be. Let me see if we can find some odds on this fight card. Let me see if I can find some odds here. Bro, I'm tired, man. I had a long ass day. Just want to see what the fight. Just want to see the odds are. Bare knuckle. Lorenzo Hunt is a minus 235 in this fight against Dyer. Dyer's a plus 175. And by the way, going at the odds, Stuve's a minus 500. Aspen Ladd's a minus 600. Drew Simpson's the favorite over Vital at minus 165. Gomez is a plus 525. I like Gomez. I like him. See a new fighter facing out. Is that maybe that's who Lennon replaced? So I'm not sure. I don't know if these are the same fight. We got different fights on here. Some of these fights are different than the ones that are on the BKFC website. I hope they're. I don't even know. I don't know, but I'll tell you this. Lorenzo Hunt hits like a tank. Josh Dyer hits like a tank. Hunt cut down to 85 in like 3.5 weeks. Dyer weighed in at 184. And I forgot. I gotta show y'all this if I can find it. If this is here, let me find this because this is absolutely flipping hysterical stuff. I'm gonna show you. It's on Hunt's. It's on Hunt stuff. I gotta find it because what he came. People, this shit's freaking hilarious, man. When he walked in today, oh man, is this it right here? Okay, let's share this first. Instagram. I think it's right here.
You got to hold still because it's going to bounce on me a little bit. 185.
Yeah, baby.
Well done,
The
Rick.
champ.
Oh!
Yes.
Go! Like a boss, bro. Well done. Got that on film. Good. Okay. Good. Yeah. Time is when you're ready.
Okay, that's not it.
Bandito, what's the latest and greatest?
Right now, we had a perfect cut. I was just my complaint when I was complaining. We're doing everything by the numbers, scientific approach, everything was great, but the scale was a little off, and I was a little complaining about it yesterday, and it ended up being a factor when we got to the last couple pounds, like the last pound. So we got one more pound to go. It's not a big deal. And honestly, Lorenzo could probably make 180 right now. So it just sucks that we have to go back to in here and do this last little bit of cutting, but it's not a big deal. and he's not hurt. He can do more, and we're gonna go and whoop some ass.
All right. Well, that's not it. Where is that shit? Come on, man. Where is this? This was hilarious. Please don't tell me he pulled this down. I was dying watching this, man. He had something where he walked in his cup, and it was absolutely hilarious. He walked in his cup, bro. I mean, you can't make this shit up. Let me see if I can find this, please. I gotta find this.
He walk around. You look.
No, that's not it. That's not it. Dude, oh my goodness. Why can't I? Anyhow, he walks in. Who posted this? But he walks in a cup with his ass out and then puts his leg up on the table. And I mean, what the hell is this guy doing? It was funny as shit, and I wish I could find it. Unfortunately, I could not find it. I looked at everyone's page. I don't know who the heck posted this, but yeah, I couldn't find it. Disappointed because I thought that was absolutely hilarious. And there it is. I found it. I found it. Thank you. Now, okay, bro, you're gonna die. This is hilarious. It's on his teammate, Elvin Leon Brito's page, and Brito posted this crap. I'm dying. Look at this shit.
Damn it!
You guys always thinking of bullshit.
Look at him walking in with a cane in a cup thing with the belt coming for the weight after weight cut. Look at him.
Come on, man.
Go get his phone out of the car, Dad.
Look at his damn leg up. What the fuck is Lorenzo Hunt doing? He put his foot up, crotch out in someone's face. The bare knuckle show. I had to cut dick to lose weight. Oh my goodness.
Where do you want me to find it, man?
What the hell are they doing going to put their damn camera up under his crotch? The fuck is going on?
Oh, it lost weight too. Don't zoom in. I had to cut some dick.
Damn it!
You guys always thinking of bullshit. Come on, man.
Go get his phone out of the car, Dad.
Where do you want me to find it, man? Oh, it lost weight too. Don't zoom in. I had to cut some dick.
So there you have it. I had to cut some dick to make the weight. I'll tell you what. Look, I'm excited about this fight. These guys fought a number of years ago. Josh Dyer's a different fighter today. Lorenzo Hunt hasn't fought in a year and change, year and a half around there. It's been a minute for him. You know, you can always ask the question about whether or not someone is, you know, you can always ask the question if someone has ring rust. He last fought on April 24th, 27th of 2024. We are in November now, 25. It's been a year and a half. I don't know, man. It's one of those fights where I think Josh Dyer really has to relax a little bit. And if the reaction that he had is how he fights tonight and against Hunt, I think he loses, and I think he loses spectacularly. I think he gets knocked out. If he fights a smart fight and the way he's talked about fighting with movement and making Hunt chase him and making Hunt have to react to him, then we're talking about something totally different. Hunt couldn't knock him out in their first fight. He couldn't knock him out. You know, he TKO'd him in the 5th round, but he dropped him a bunch of times. This is a lot different guy from 4.5 years ago. So I think it's going to be one hell of a fight. You're putting me on the spot right here. If I'm going to make a pick, I'm probably taking Dyer, presuming that what we saw today is not what we're going to see tomorrow. I think 18 months off. Now, Hunt says he feels better than he's ever felt because he hasn't fought in a while. And so his body healed and he's got energy in the whole nine. And obviously, that's massive. That's huge. It's huge. At the same time, you have to look at the other spot, the other position from it and say, he hasn't fought in 18 months. And while he might feel great, and you might have run 16 miles right before I talked to him in our interview in the mountains of Puerto Rico, you hadn't fought in 18 months, 18 months, and you're a year and a half older. I mean, let's not forget the fact this man is 43 years old. He's 43 years old. So, and while that's not the end all to be all when it comes to bare knuckle fighting, I mean, there's a difference. There is a difference. He had a humongous weight cut. 3 weeks to prepare for this, 3.5 weeks to prepare for this. So if you're gonna ask me today, who I think wins this fight, I'll say Josh Dyer. But I'll be doing a live tomorrow, and I hope y'all join me for it. And if you do, maybe I'll change my mind based on the ring walk. It's gonna be a great fight. If Hunt wins, it won't shock me. If Dyer wins, it won't shock me. I just think Dyer has to fight a smart fight and make Hunt go after him. These guys both hit really, really hard. I think he has to drag this fight longer because, as you saw in the video there, Hunt, had to go through hell to make weight. And I have no idea. If Dyer wins, we're getting another fight. If Hunt wins, I think if Hunt wins, Hunt did say he'll drop the belt right in the ring and go back to 205. So we'll see what happens, man. Don't miss this fight card, man. BKFC 84, Palm Desert, California. I think it's gonna be a monster card. This fight specifically, is the banger. Before they come back to Hollywood in December 5th. But if you haven't gotten it yet, make sure you jump onto Zone tomorrow night, 9 p.m. This is a fight card you do not want to miss. You do not want to miss this fight. This fight is every time Lorenzo Hunt fights, it's fireworks. It's fireworks. It's going to be exciting. He's going to talk his shit. He's going to do his thing. And but I think we have a different Josh Dyer. Josh Dyer's acknowledged that Hunt kicked his ass. And Josh Dyer admits, I'm not the real champion until I beat this dude. So we will see what happens. I think it's going to be a great fight. I think it's going to be a great time to watch this thing, and let's see where it goes, man. That's all I got. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell, man. This is Combat Corner, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.
Up and down through the blood and the sweat. Guarantee you can know I'm a threat. Up and down through the blood and the sweat. And I ain't close to being done yet. I'm going all in. Yeah, I'm going all in. And I ain't close to being done yet. I'm going all in. Yeah. They know I'm going all in. Through the blood and the sweat. Y'all know we ain't close to being done yet. I'm going all in. I've been down from the jump. Ain't no love lost, we just really doing us. Go and take your seat, looking silly getting up. Y'all know what it is, let me tell them what it was. It was 24/7 on